Sierra Lover Show on his Power 105.1. And we're talking to Michael Vick. If y'all join us, Michael Vick has a brand new documentary on BET Tuesday night at 10 o'clock.
You know, you still come under criticism from a lot of people, especially the folks at PETA, you know, when you got the Ed Block Award. Given all your trials and tribulations, do you feel like you owe anybody anything at this point?
I feel like I owe a lot to my fans and to myself to try to redeem myself, to try to, repair past damages. So
how can you do that, though?
Progress.
How can you repair the damage? How do you want to set about doing that?
You can never repair it. I think, what's done is done, and it happened, and you can never change it. The only thing I can do is try to be part of the solution and not the problem.
Well, that's what I would think that people would have to do, is definitely become part of the solution and not the problem. Where do you go from here, Mike? You stay, let's talk football for a quick minute. Had a good year last year, Philadelphia Eagles, but everybody knows you want to be a starting quarterback. Are you staying or are you going?
To be honest, Ed, I can't even answer that question right now. I'm still wondering what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Not to say that my situation is in limbo right now, but I'm anxious. I want to know. I've been working out since the season ended.
Right.
I waited about 2 weeks and got right back on the grind. So I'm trying to just put myself back in the situation where I can be a starter and prepare like I'm a starter. I can't really say what's going to happen in Philly, but I'm hoping for the best because I'm definitely ready to get behind the center and have my own team again.
Yeah, and do what you know how to do best, and that's be a quarterback.
Exactly, and be a quarterback. I mean, the role I played last year, I was content with it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm blessed to be back in the league and wanted to do everything I could to put myself back in a position to get where I am now. And that's to have an opportunity to go start somewhere else or play in Philadelphia again. I can't predict the future. I don't know what's going to happen. And I think right now they don't really know what they want to do. So we all, going through a difficult time right now, trying to decide on what we want to do.
Okay. We're talking to Michael Vick. In case y'all just joined us, Michael Vick Show. The Michael Vick Project is on BET Tuesday nights at 10 o'clock. We know you're anxious to get back to doing what you do best, and that's being a quarterback and leading your own team. How was your relationship this past season with Donovan McNabb? How was that relationship? Because you're both competitive. You both want to be starting quarterbacks. How was your relationship?
Donovan and I had a great relationship. We did everything we had to do to win football games. He was a full-time starter, so he prepared that way. I knew I was a guy who was going to play sporadically, so that's the way I prepared.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to be ready whenever time permitted. And, we knew, we had to compliment each other on several occasions and study together and try to put the team in a position to win.
Right.
And, I found myself following his lead, looking up to him at times, because he's that type of guy. A great leader, well-spoken, knows the game. So we had a great relationship for the most part.
Well, that's good, man.
I want to know, just given everything you've been through, what advice would you give Plaxico Burress, another celebrity athlete who's in jail right now?
I would tell Plaxico, just think about his last day. It's easier said than done, like I said before. Think about running that race and getting to the finish line. Stay out of the way and not deal with, so many people and develop relationships, because that's what people in prison try to do. They try to get close to you. They try to do things for you and try to make it seem like they're your best friend in the world. So you have to be a cipher in between people and see through the angles that they're taking. And the most important thing is, just don't lose faith, because it's easy to do while you're in prison and go off the deep end when you got a long stretch. He doing state time, so it's a little harder. Being locked down 23-1 is no joke. So, my heart goes out to him, and my advice to him would be just keep your head up and stand tall on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah, and we look forward to seeing you do your thing next season. We know if you don't stay in Philly, you'll be starting somewhere. The best of luck with your new project coming on BET Tuesday nights at 10 o'clock, and we appreciate you checking in this morning, bro.
No doubt, Ed. Thanks for having me on the show, man.
No problem. We're talking to Michael Vick, man. It's the Ed Lover Show, and it's Power 105.1.